Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to the Tony Harvin Network YouTube channel. If you like, hit that subscribe button listed right here. After you hit the subscribe button, if you want to receive all notifications of videos that come out on this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and select all after you hit the notification bell. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, back with another video here, which is about astral projection, witchcraft, psychics, and much more. Do note that this video is for educational and informative purposes in general, and is not meant to violate any community or copyright guidelines on YouTube. Now, astral projection, also known as astral travel, is an intentional out of the body experience that assumes the existence of a subtle body called an astral body or body of light, through which consciousness can function separately from the physical body and travel throughout the astral plane, which was a definition from google.com. Now, a lot of people practice this demonic ritual of astral projecting. Now, there's nothing safe or good about it. Me personally, I have not done it willingly, but from the information upon what it is, it most likely have happened in my younger years unwillingly through dreams, nightmares, and things like that, as I have explained in my previous videos of testimonies, whether on this channel or my other channel. My thing is, why would anyone want to tamper with their own spirit for or to have an out of the body experience in general? Listen, you just never know. You just never know. You might not come back to your body. You know what I mean? Therefore, in the carnal world, you will die off in the flesh. And I'm pretty sure some people, and I believe I viewed a YouTube video some years back, where as though people have astral projected from their body, their spirit leaving their body, and they have not came back to their body. Therefore, the carnal body was pronounced dead in general. You know what I mean? So, you know, stuff like that, you just don't tamper with. Very, very dangerous to do. Now, when people astral project, they have an out-of-body experience in what they call the astral world, you know, as the definition had explained to us. But common sense, it's the spiritual realm that those folks are tapping into. That's just something you don't play around with at all. Now, people been known to astral project and been known to fly all across the world, not in their carnal body, but like what they call the astral world, their spirit, their astral body. You know what I mean? Many people use this in witchcraft, you know, especially devil worshippers. I remember coming across a guy here on YouTube some years back, even before me posting on YouTube with the Truth of God videos. This guy name was Ramirez. He was a third high-ranking devil priest out of Bronx, New York. Blessingly, he turned his life around, you know, and began witnessing and giving his testimonies to the world as an evangelist. Now, in one of his testimonies, he said he used to use astral projection to go to certain areas of New York and speak curses upon the area. And there was one time he astral projected to an area, and there was some people praying, some real deep down prayers, and he could not break through with the curses he was speaking when he was in that satanic worshiping group. Furthermore, in general, I would not recommend engaging in astral projection at all. Very dangerous, very demonic. You know what I mean? Now, you may see all these videos on social media, you know, on how to do it and the benefits and things like that. Listen, there ain't no good benefits at all. Now, witchcraft is the practice of magic, especially for evil purposes, the use of spells, as one definition said. Another definition said, witchcraft traditionally means the use of magic or supernatural powers to harm others. Now, what's so good about that? What's so good about indulging in something like witchcraft that you can harm somebody else by casting spells on them? Now, believe it or not, there are a lot of so-called church people, that are involved in witchcraft, especially those so-called preachers out there. Now, there are wizards out there, witch doctors, witches, warlocks, and sorcerers. You hear things like this when you read the scriptures. A lot of them disguise themselves in the church. A lot of them camouflage themselves with the scriptures. A lot of them try to blend in like they really are in the churches for the good, but they have a hidden agenda, and that agenda is the usage and try to control the people with some form of witchcraft. Now, witchcraft is everywhere, everywhere in this world in general. Now, the heavy areas where witchcraft is at is in Haiti, New Orleans, Louisiana, New York, among other places. Now, there's nothing good about witchcraft at all. To a lot of people who grew up around witchcraft and things like that, they make witchcraft their religion and a way of life for them. They can perform witchcraft on a person, not just anybody. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not just any old body. You know what I mean? But they can perform witchcraft on a person, people, for the sake of harming them. For the sake of harming them. Have you seeing demonic spirits? Have you hallucinating, causing sickness upon people, casting spells, causing turmoil in your life, and much more. But all in all, if you got God in your life, that stuff is real, real light, and that God will keep you protected for sure. Psychics. Now, I'm pretty sure some people on here have consulted with a psychic. I mean, you seen them all the time back in the day on a commercial. Call this 800 number, call this 900 number to get your fortune read and things like that for a price, though. So some people, I'm pretty sure, have consulted with a psychic. A psychic is no different from those who are in witchcraft or satanic worshiping. They are all under the same thing, which is the devil. Now, from the definition of a psychic, they classified it as someone who has the ability to know what other people are thinking or what will happen in the future. Now, psychics are very crafty to those vulnerable people who fall for it. It's a hustle for gain, for money, for fame, popularity. It's no different from a lot of these so-called preachers who are using these tactics in the church. Now, a person can have the abilities to a certain extent, to know certain things that will come. But the issue is what are they using their skills and abilities for? Psychics tend to say, listen, we could talk to the dead, which is very incorrect. The communication are with demons or just pure lies. Some have some truth mixed with lies, you know what I mean? Which they can flip it around to make it seem like all of it is the truth for dollars. Now, if you are in these type of things, my advice is to get out. If you're thinking about getting into these things, my advice is to not do it. I'm going to conclude on this note from the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 18. And do remember, as I say in my other videos, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher. I'm just giving out informative and educational information for sure. Galatians chapter 5, verse 18 to 21. It says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedations, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revellings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Tony Harvin signing off. Let me know what y'all think about this video and what type of stuff y'all would like to hear for me to talk about in reference to topics like this. Feel free to leave a comment or email me here at tonyharvin@yahoo.com. God bless. I'm out.